This is Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath HD, which kind of a strange title, considering this runs at a 4K resolution. What? I know, crazy, 60 FPS. And if you weren't aware, this is a bit of a classic title, and actually kind of an old school Xbox title. Now, I didn't think we would be getting any of the upgraded Oddworld games for the Xbox, considering the backwards compatibility, but luckily we did for this one. So this is a really cool game. This is a bounty hunter, Western, a little bit of a shooter. You know, you've got like a crossbow that you're shooting stuff with. It's a really cool game, and it is, you know, a single player sort of story where you're going and you're collecting things within the environment in order to, you know, basically blast and collect people. Ha! You're stuck behind that door. That's a little bit funny. But anyways, it definitely keeps that original visual style, but it looks so much better. And I think that's just fantastic. I played this when they re-released it for the Switch, and yeah, you know, it was like, oh, okay, cool, it looks a lot better. But now here, having it actually like really blown up with a nice sharp resolution quality, I think it looks fantastic. So you're this like sort of gruff, gnarly sort of guy, the wastelands of Western Mudos. Townsfolk and their settlements are besieged by belligerent outlaws. Oh no. I don't think I'll be able to jump over there. What will I do?
You know about a wagon train around here somewhere?
Just kidding, there's like these big rock things. So anyways, stranger is keeping a secret and needs an expensive surgery. Ow, was not paying attention there. Needs an expensive surgery in order to survive. In his quest to do so, he's earning cash, he's getting things done, and there might be a little bit more of a twist and a turn to this character's story. Oh, actually, I thought I could... Oh, there we go. Anyways, this game is pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. You kind of switch between, you know, doing this third person and this first person style. I will mention that personally, I needed to go into the controls and then adjust the Cam X there, because it seems like it's inverted for looking side to side. I thought that was something that I should mention. And there are, you know, some other general settings and options that you can change as well within the game if you'd like to do so. Quick saving options too, which is nice. But yeah, it's actually like a pretty cool and a fairly fun game that's part of the whole Oddworld type of franchise. You do a lot of crazy things in this one, and you get to kind of choose. Do you bring in your bounties dead, or do you bring them in alive? And if you bring them in alive, you get, well, you get more bounty. So you make the choices. There's things you can purchase to kind of improve your experience, and you're basically going from town to town to town, and then going and doing these like offshoot missions in order to, well, get the job done. And it's really neat in that regard. Again, I think this is quite a fun experience. It's definitely something that is a little bit different, you know. You get like cool abilities, you're gathering cash. It's just like it's a really neat experience from a long time ago, and I think it looks really good here. I am, you know, genuinely kind of impressed with the upgrade. Now, it is mostly like a pretty linear type of game. You're not really exploring like vast open world areas, but you get to kind of have a little bit of choice in some sections and how you tackle them, which is kind of cool. And you might be able to go off a little bit and find a thing or two to enjoy. But yeah, I just think it's a really nice experience. The loading and everything in this one is far quicker than what I was used to on the Switch, which is kind of funny. And yeah, it's just kind of neat. Like, you kind of beat guys up, and then you suck them up with your big sucker, and and then you capture them alive, and then you kind of, you know, bring them in basically, and you do a big, you know, you bring them to the town, you do a bounty thing, everything like that, which is pretty cool. Now you might notice that there is a bit of an edge difficulty with some little areas here or there, but I don't think it's anything too hard or too overly difficult to deal with. You just gotta manage your health and stats and all that, as you, well, maybe not stats, but, you know, your inventory, and you just give yourself a little bit of a beat down in order to, like, heal yourself up. And it's just, it looks really, really good. I am quite impressed with this offering. That is really not doing any sort of damage against this guy. Am I just, like, phasing right through him? There we go. Oh, that actually killed me. That's funny. Huh. It was weird. Those attacks looked like they were going right through that guy. Anyways, it is a pretty cool game, and it's something that you can have a lot of fun with and find interesting. You know, I personally think it's like a pretty cool experience. It's nice to have it available on Xbox again. You know, especially since it's one of the sort of legacy titles, I guess you would say. I think that's quite intriguing. Look at the crossbow, it looks so nice. And then, again, gameplay style-wise, we really don't get too many games like this. It's actually kind of fun being the whole bounty hunter, and it's a little bit of a western, but it's got like a silly bit of heart to it as well, right? Like, it's not just some intense, grueling shooting game. It's got like the marks of that. See, that time I smoked that guy there. Maybe my shooting was just off the first time through. But you know, you just kind of go through and you do your stuff, and it's a pretty cool game. I actually quite like it. So it was something I wanted to show off. As soon as I saw, you know, the notification of this one returning, I was like, oh yes, because I just assumed, as odd as that is, that we just weren't going to see it on Xbox, because the, you know, sort of upgraded versions have just been skipping the platform because we have got the backwards compatibility. So this was a really, really pleasant surprise, quite honestly. Yeah, it really was. So I'm glad to kind of be showcasing this one, because again, I do think it is a very cool and fun sort of thing. And all of the Oddworld games also have like very interesting themes of, I guess, exploiting things to a degree, you know, environment, creatures, and that. So there's always like these neat lessons in these ones that are kind of there at the background, which I think is kind of cool. And it's just a fun western, let's be real here. It's just enjoyable. Look at these little creatures. I think I already showed the shooting thing and then picking stuff up, but that's kind of a part of it. What's up, guys? Just gonna suck this one up there. I don't appreciate the hits. So there are like some light platforming things that are part of this too, so that's something to keep in mind. But for the most part, it's kind of just like shooting stuff. You know, occasionally having to go around things. This is just kind of a cool character.
Didn't know.
And then you unlock different types of ammo you can use too.
I best grab some and put the bite on some boys.
So yeah, I gotta collect some ammo, right? Acquired the puzzle. I actually want to gather all of these. Yeah, see, then you can change your ammo here. You get assigned different ammos to different things. You want to use different types. Like these guys do like webbing, and these ones attract enemies, and this will zap enemies, and this will like do moderate damage, fire at the ground to lay traps, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Although, I'm full, okay, because I was like, why aren't I picking these ones up? I was like, that's weird. You know, I was like, there's all these extra ones on the ground. I'm like, it's a bit of a waste. But, you know me, always trying to use the environment to the best of my ability. Yeah, what was happening there? So let's progress here. But yeah, you get like the full draw distance. It seems like everything renders properly. It looks nice. I'm just really happy with this. Yeah, I think this is a really great way to experience what this game has to offer gameplay-wise. Ow. I think I killed these guys. I don't know if they're still... Oh, they're alive. Okay, good. Because I thought I totally ended their lives, and I was like, oops. Can I get in? Ew, what's that? And all the detail, like the texture work and everything, really does come alive here quite nicely, which is good. You know, for some of these titles, these older ones, when they do these things, it's not, you know, not everything gets upgraded fully. What? I wanted this on the... No, I want this one. There we go. Look at the spider guy. So this one definitely shaped up quite nicely. I don't know what sort of extra things. Oh, there's like spatial sound is added here too, which is kind of neat. But I was like, I don't specifically know what sort of, if they've like really changed smaller aspects of the game. It does seem to largely be, you know, that original experience, but just, just kind of upgraded here. Which is fine, you know, for me, that's really good, you know. That's kind of the way to get it right. Oh, jeez. Ow. Really causing some issues. That's where that difficulty edge comes in. Sometimes you don't realize it, but you've got 3, 4, 5, 6 stabs in you, and it's not a good scenario, eh? This is so funny. But seriously, there are some areas where you really do get to do some like creative sort of problem solving and getting into places, which is kind of neat. I'm gonna like run out of ammo though, which is why you gotta go in the environment and collect some more whenever you get the chance to. And, like, you get a healthy amount of like, you know, ammo types I think available to you. Sometimes it's maybe the pathing is a little bit off on some of the characters.
Well, it looks like them outlaws have blocked the road to town.
Yeah, those stinky bastards got us good this time. I think there's a mine shaft around here that'll get us to town. Where is it? I could swear it was over here. No, that's not it. Oh, maybe over here. Now, what was I looking for again?
Filthy hands, Floyd. I'm taking you in. Alive or a corpse. It's your choice. Looks like we got company, boys. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Yeah, the cinematics look really clean too. I really wish they would do this with the other Oddworld titles. Whoa. I appreciate that. I need to go and see if there's some other creatures over here. I'm not really seeing anybody I can grab. Fuzzies. Lay a fire on the ground to do traps. I don't know. Let's see if this works here for taking these guys out.
Got a bag, Filthy Hands, Floyd.
Just trying to make it a little bit easier so I can take out the main guy. I'm gonna try to like actually capture him alive if I can.
Gotta nab that filthy. Got a bag.
He's got a lot of health though.
Gotta nab that.
Looks like he's having a lot of issues.
Chump cash in time. Needs to bounty Floyd.
Finally, those outlaws.
Yeah, I
are
captured
out
him
of here.
dead. I didn't do a very good job of that.
I think I messed my drawers. Billy, damn, it stinks. stinks in there.
Now we go through the mines.
Whoa, nice work, partner. You showed them outlaws. Good thing, too,
You know I
'cause this
did.
mine leads
But
straight
seriously,
to
this is
town.
definitely a worthwhile
Well,
game.
safe for me to
It's
leave it
visually
open
looking
now. I
good, it
better
plays
see how
well,
them
it's a lot of
wagon
fun.
trains is holding up.
It's a pretty easygoing experience that I think is quite enjoyable, and certainly has a very distinct gameplay style to it that I think, you know, kind of makes it hold up quite nicely today. Uh-oh. And it's just like a cool game, because we don't get too many titles that are very similar to this in terms of their, I guess you would say, you know, gameplay style, just kind of moving in and out of third person to actually do different things, and then competing in order to, you know, kind of get your bounties and do some Western type adventures. Uh-oh. Just kidding.
So, which button I
Well,
can
actually, I
reach
do
the
mean,
timer again?
dynamite on the windmill? I think that's a windmill.
You
Kinda looks
sure?
like it, but there's other
I
stuff
thought
attached to
was
it.
the green one. Look, I'm telling you, it's the blue one. Okay, jeez. I'll push the green one. Oh no, you idiot!
Never know when you might find some golds. What's up, guys?
Got the ball.
Actually, I'm gonna die. Yep. I always underestimate how little kind of health I have going on there until I get like absolutely clubbed down. That's like an overly dramatic death sequence, though, right? I feel like I also might need to change the invert on the y-axis, but I don't really care that much. Gotta shake it off.
We got the boss. Now we got
Ain't got time for these outlaws. Where'd this other guy go?
Get some!
Actually, I think if we shoot something in there, it blows up, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks like everybody's dead in this spot. Totally worth it for a bit of a refill on the ammo, though. That's what I'm saying. And now we can finally get the the gold from those guys, eh? Yeah, it's kind of just a nice adventure, and then we'll show off a little bit more of the town here, I guess, because that's basically where we're going to be sending in our bounties. There's also going to be like a run thing you do where you're able to like run a little bit fast. There we go. Now let's hold down on X. Got it. Did I kill him? Yeah, there we go. See, so sometimes you gotta run far distances, right? Dun, 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 dun.
Hey there, stranger. You looking for work?